We're kicking off the month of October with a Vincent Price classic. The premise is simple: spend one night in a haunted house and win $10,000. And you can watch it for free on the new free streaming app, Momitu. From director William Castle, this is 1959's House on Haunted Hill. I'm Harry Marks. You can find me on TikTok at Lobby Intros, as the host of the classic film history channel Let's All Go to the Lobby. Price plays the role of eccentric millionaire Frederick Lauren, who has rented a supposedly haunted house so his wife can throw a party. They've invited five strangers to spend the night in the house, with the promise of a $10,000 reward if they can last until sunrise. But as soon as the doors are locked, strange things begin to occur. The titular home was a compilation of architectural styles. The exterior was played by the famous Ennis House in Los Angeles, California, designed by Frank Lloyd Wright. The interior sets were a gestalt of Victorian and other influences, all built on sound stages. The film was practically gifted to Price by Castle over coffee. The actor had just been passed over for a part on another project when Castle offered him both House on Haunted Hill and The Tingler in a two-picture deal. House on Haunted Hill is, in many respects, a B picture masquerading as an A-list horror film, from the atmospheric sound effects at the film's open to the skeleton on a string gimmick toward the end of the film. The scares are few and a bit silly, even for 1959 audiences. But William Castle knew how to market his pictures to great success, and House on Haunted Hill was no different. Like his other films, this one also featured a ploy to get crowds into the theaters. It was called Urgo, and it was nothing more than, like in the movie itself, a skeleton on a string. It would soar overhead on a pulley system to terrify and delight ticket holders for a few moments before they returned their attention to the screen. And it worked. Urgo, along with Price's performance, helped make House on Haunted Hill a hit. The film's success and its gimmick influenced another popular director to make his own low-budget horror picture 1 year later, Alfred Hitchcock's Psycho in 1960. House on Haunted Hill was part of a one-two punch for Price. He'd made a name for himself in films like Laura and His Kind of Woman, both very different pictures. But it was this movie, along with The Fly, which came out the same year, that cemented the debonair actor as a horror icon. House on Haunted Hill is still beloved today and can often be seen around Halloween time when certain theaters show it on the big screen. Some even rig up their own version of Urgo, pulling a skeleton on a string up and down the theater to thrill audiences, just as Castle had done 65 years earlier. And so here it is, starring Vincent Price, Carol Omart, Richard Long, Alan Marshall, and Carolyn Craig, from director William Castle and allied artists. This is 1959's House on Haunted Hill, now playing for free on Momitu.